So again, after they had that meeting on Monday morning and it was a big issue and all that type of stuff, then it turns out they had another meeting. They had another meeting yesterday on Thursday. And supposedly that meeting was initiated. That's what Brian Steele was talking about when he said, like, he highly doubts that Kenneth Copeland just said, "Hey guys, do you want to come hang out with me in this room?" Because there was a bunch of people from the prosecution side that was in this room, like prosecutors, investigators, all type of stuff. And it's like, if he just had a quick question, then why did it take so many people from the prosecution side to be in there with him? They're clearly intimidating him something crazy right now. This is what Hilton had to say about that.
As Mr. Shard just disclosed, the state turned over yesterday an email to all defense counsel regarding our interaction with Mr. Copeland on yesterday in the afternoon. I know Mr. Shard just said that, he was a sworn witness and we were speaking with him in a room without any of the defendants present. The statement from Mr. Copeland was a sua sponte question to us or response to us as we were talking in the room yesterday, and that is why we immediately disclosed that information to defense counsel. But in addition to what we disclosed yesterday, Your Honor, the state also disclosed on Thursday, June 6th, as well as on Monday, June 10th, some additional information that Mr. Copeland has disclosed to us over the last few days. And so we have a copy of that email. We want to put it in the record, Your Honor. And we're going to mark it 400.
So if y'all heard what she said that meeting was what she said, sua sponte, which is a Latin term meaning it pretty much translates to voluntarily or of one's own volition or will, or pretty much the Copeland essentially requested it, or he volunteered for the meeting. That's what Hilton is trying to say, right? So Brian Steele is like, he doubts that happened like that, first of all. Secondly, it doesn't matter what's going on. You shouldn't even just be meeting with him at all, period. And definitely not in a room full of people from the prosecution side without anybody from the defense. Thirdly, why are none of these meetings being recorded and handed over to us? Why are we getting these parsed out, choppy playbacks of these meetings? Just give us the entire meeting, even though we object to the meetings happening at all. But if they're going to happen, give us the entire recordings of these meetings and what was going on in the meeting. So that was what he was tripping about. But it is it's a cold case right now, man. It is a cold case going on right now, guys. Now, let's go ahead and pop the chat out so I can see what's going on. And let's read what y'all think about what's happening right now. Let me read what y'all think. I'm going to go back a little bit. And see what the good people saying. I'm going to say what up to some people too. Okay. Mika said, "What's up with the judge and Miss Hilton's sign language? They're doing to each other in the court. I ain't even noticed that." GGT or Gigit or GGT. Judge G never denied. Let's see. Curious friend. He literally said still had too much detail. Fact. Big James Trucking LLC. Watch how Love gets her mic snatched. Facts. You seen it. I hate that the judge don't let the defense lawyer speak. I used to think he was rude, but now I believe it's a strategy to not have certain things on record. That's a fact. Elevation is a must. Still be throwing shots. Facts. Miss Shante. He should not be allowing Hilton to do prayer hands. Love to shake her head no, nor Love to stand next to other attorney until they walk away from the mic. Yeah. I read the K-Way joint. That's all good, man. Steph Love said the judge's demeanor has changed over the last couple of days. The judge has a boss, and I'm sure a warning was issued. The judge might grant a mistrial next week, relieve himself of guilt. That judge actually does not have a boss. The crazy thing about it, he is the boss of the judges. And he's an elected official, so his boss is like the people. You know what I'm saying? So that's the sick part. But there are higher courts though that can overrule things that he ruled, but he doesn't like answer to them. You see what I'm saying? as long as he's not committing a crime or not doing anything that's against the rules or the professional conduct of a judge, he doesn't have to answer to anybody. Judge keep mentioning appeal like he's so sure there will be a conviction. That's a fact. When they keep telling him handle it on appeal, it's like just like when he said a couple weeks ago, which was he felt like the state proved that there was a proved that there was a conspiracy on the preponderance of evidence, upon the preponderance of evidence. That was a crazy thing for him to say, and he kind of repeated it again like earlier this week or the end of last week. It's crazy. Let's see. After class, who just said something just then? A lady chimed in just then. I couldn't tell who. That was the court reporter. That was the court reporter telling Brian Steele one person at a time. Pretty much that, because she has to type everything that everybody says. If they talk over each other, she can't hear both. That was what she said. He putting everything on Steele, accused him of in ex parte. Dynasty Grow, he put was Steele in the motion. It's Rebecca Starr, judge is so emotional. Judge be gaslighting the defense. Brian Steele received a copy from an email. I'm reading, y'all. Let's see. Weinstein put a motion and affidavit together. That was everything said in the word for word. Maybe that's what I just read. I don't know where the piece that I just read, I don't know where that came from. Maybe that was from Weinstein's joint. I don't know if y'all know, but the state filed a motion on the judge yesterday because they got mad at how the judge is sustaining some of the defense's objections. No, I didn't see that. He's with the state. Have you seen the video of him doing hand signals? No. I know that the judge is with the state, but I didn't see the hand signals, though. The state just said that the video said something about targets on their backs, but it actually said turbans. When the judge heard it, he heard turbans too and still let it in. No, the reason that he let that video in after because they were saying that the targets on our back part was the issue, but because it has other implications, like it has other criminal implications, and they can't get stuff like that in. But turbans on our head is no crime there, so you can say that. That's why he let it in. That's fine. I know Hilton tired of love. No Love had a Wendy Williams moment. I didn't see that. Question, does anybody know why the white guy on the end never says anything? What does he do? Seems like he doesn't want to be there. They don't talk to him. He's another prosecutor. He's Attorney Atkins. He talks when, first of all, it's a speak when spoken to situation. The two leads here are two black women. They're very strong attorneys. So Atkins is just there to support, just like Brown is sitting behind them. You know, they get the little BS witnesses and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? When we want to interview a random taxi cab driver and all that, like we bring you in here, or we want to interview the crackhead, let Mr. Brown handle it, stuff like that. So Atkins is an attorney. He's there, and he does whatever Ms. Love tells him to do. YA said, I think Hilton leaked that information. Hilton was saving Love from herself to side eye. Let's see, she knows, yep. The judge said still bringing up old-ish, but the ruling got still on Tim because he was right. Yep. Love start lying on the mic, then she gets caught. Yeah, she lied enough times to call it out. Rebecca Starr said no, she didn't. Miss Hilton may be looking for a new job. Hilton know that Weinstein was about to drop the motion. She was crying during the break. Love taxes about to cause her Hilton. Hilton's job is going to be fine because she's not the one. First of all, most of the accusations at the prosecution are being pointed at Attorney Love. So Hilton will be all right. Paris said, this has been going on for the past few weeks. There's a clear disconnect between them, period. Hilton is getting dragged into Love's web of lies. That's a fact. That is a fact. Hilton is going to work with Steele or Shard. It probably came from Copeland's lawyer. That would be awesome. Okay. That's from Yak's attorney. Okay, so the thing I was reading was from Yak's, from Mr. Weinstein. Okay. Love has thrown Hilton under the bus multiple times, making Hilton look crazy. Hilton was saving both of their jobs for them for time being. Hilton already know what time it is. Love set Hilton up in that ex parte. I see somebody else saying that because Hilton was a judge, she knew not to. Yeah, oh, that's TW. Hilton would make so much money working for either of them. Okay, do anybody know which person from the DA Woody was asking for in the interrogation? I heard him ask for that person a few times. Yeah, I don't know. TW said Love used to be a judge. She knew not to say anything. Like she said, that's Miss Hilton's witness. That's a fact. If y'all don't know, Adrian Love came from a smaller area like in the middle of nowhere in Georgia called Swainsboro, Georgia. Like it's like whatever, probably an hour and a half south or an hour south of like Augusta. So it's like southeast. But it's not far like Brunswick or Savannah. It's not that far south. It's like central Georgia, actually. Middle Georgia is what it's called. That's the area that she was the judge in. The Middle Georgia court. Let me see here. So yeah, she came from a little country town. So, she knows the rules, but she breaks them too. So K-Way trying to tell y'all Hilton is burnt out dealing with love and his judge. She's not trying to go through the motions and will dime the judge and DA office out. Paris said, I also don't think Hilton is such an innocent bystander. Oh, hold on. Hold up. I don't think Hilton is such an innocent bystander just trying to do her job. She's dirty too and can't take the heat. Hey, I feel her. And I'm not saying she's innocent, but I'm saying that the defense has been targeting Love specifically and kind of letting like Hilton's transgressions go by the wayside. They haven't been on her head like that. No pun intended, but because people have died by this entire trial as good as Power Book. Yeah. She's trying to say he started talking on his own. Yeah, we know he didn't. Hilton is worn out and it shows questioning of Woody. Jerome said, do you know yesterday they wanted him to sign a paper? He didn't. Then they took him in a room and made him sign it. Is that what happened? No, I did not know that, Jerome. K-Way said, if they record, they have to produce Brady material, but without the audio, they can't dictate the information the state gets. That's why Steele was hot. Yes, videos of them doing hand signals. Everyone watching, please hit the like. Thank you, Hippie Easter. Please like the video. Thank y'all. Let's see what else we got here. What about the signal? Okay, everybody talking about the signals. I got to catch the hand signals. Let's see here. The Smokey Show. Now, my brother, he got someone to answer to. It's the judges panel. They will remove him if he does too much corruption. No, he don't have a boss. I'm saying there is a higher court than him, but he don't have a boss that he just like every day they check him on what he did in court. No, he don't have that. Somebody can remove him. They have to go through the proper channels. There's a court above him, but that's not necessarily his boss. He don't answer to them, but they have the authority to remove him if he does something wrong. Hilton told Love it's her big mouth that got them in hot water. That's funny. No, Hilton was the one in the meeting terrorizing Woody. They was all in the meeting intimidating him, but Hilton was the one doing the talking though. Hilton going, okay, wonder why doesn't Love question any witness anymore? She does still. It's just not her witness right now. She lied about Big Nut's father not being sympathetic testimony because he has firsthand. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Hippie Easter, for continuing to let the people know we need to like the video. Thank you for liking Rebecca Starr. When you read the Weinstein motion, y'all seen Hilton would be in trouble. Yeah, if that's Hilton that said all that, she's definitely gonna get cooked. I stay in Statesboro, Georgia. Swainsboro is 45 minutes away. Population of like 20K. Okay, yeah, that's where Attorney Love was at before. Seti Nash has the video of the hand signals. Okay, I got to go check that out on his page. It's the wiggle of the ear, Miss Hilton and the judge. Oh nah, that's cold. That's cold if Seti Nash caught them doing that. Or if he caught them doing that, yeah. They got to be in some trouble. They playing around with people's life, man. Like I said, I said this. Somebody that's involved in this case will not be a lawyer when it's over. They won't be allowed to be because they're going to lose their law license by the time it's over.